Hello, Fredlings. I'm Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings, never give up. And I want you. And today, we are back with another live stream here in Fred's History Adventure theme park in Planet Coaster. Now, this series has been going on for a long time, and if you are just new, this is our theme park. Our theme park is a Epcot-style theme park, and that goes through the history of the world. When you first come into the theme park, you could take the Metal Pedal Express to get transported around time, or you can go through one of our time machines to go back in time to Great Britain through the Industrial Revolution, the Great Pyramids of Giza, the history of Palestine, Slovakia during the coup d'etat, the Alamo of America, and then you can go back to Beijing, China, over here. Now, my internet hasn't, well, I mean, I would say it hasn't given me a problem for a while, but I also haven't streamed in a while. So, the music may or may not decide to connect here or not. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm just going to start closing down some other programs that I may not need open. Like, I don't really need Discord open right now. Close that down, close that down, close that down, close Steam down, close this down, don't need this open, and let's just try to restart the music. The music started from close enough. All right, so in the title and then the last live stream, we were working on Beijing, China, and we got 3 rides set up here for the Forbidden City. It has the cool little, sky, what is it called? Sky Temple, which kind of comes out the ground, which is a really cool addition. But as you see in the title today, we are having some budget cuts come to the Fred's History Adventure theme park. It's coming to the end. The sponsors of this park just never really picked up, and some countries really didn't want to get picked up. So with that being said, we're going to be sort of wrapping up this theme park, and maybe one day we will come back when the sponsors and the sponsors and the local countries in the world would love to sponsor this. Yeah. What's up, Simon? Thanks for coming out to the stream. He said, hello. What's going on? This is Slovakia, by the way. I think Slovakia is one of our better pavilions that we made. It's probably the one with the actual scariest roller coaster. It's supposed to be family friendly, so I mean it's not scary, but yeah, so budget cuts. So what does that mean? So yeah, it's a video game. We can have indefinite sponsors if we wanted to. But my mental capacity, low-key, just to be honest with y'all, I have not had any desire to build on this world for quite some time. Well, really, since I built this, and this was already a month and a half ago since I last built China, which I enjoy doing, by the way. I just have no mental capacity. I really just do not want to build any more plots as this current time. So we're going to do what just like Disney World does. Disney World has Epcot, and Epcot was not able to sell their plot, so they just eventually started expanding them out to the left and the right. Now, these plots are all sort of taken up. Ideally, they would have, they would leave a gap between each plot and build it there, but I didn't do that. Because I was grinding. I mean, I was enjoying all of this, but then I got to a mental capacity and just stopped. So, I mean, in theory, this could be, a more China theme park. This could be, Taiwan, like originally planned, and then Texas and America could expand out. But it's not really that, because it's not technically a plot. It's just an expansion for like one ride, that sort of stuff. It's not technically the China settlement here, but it's just, a big ride or a little rides or little festival things. So that's what we're going to be kind of doing today. We're sort of kind of wrapping it all on up. But with that being said, it has been an absolute pleasure doing this series, and I just wish I could have gotten a little bit farther for y'all. But it's not going. I'm not deleting this. It's not gonna be done. But it's. Oh, sorry. This is like the season has been canceled, and we are waiting to get a renewal season whenever my mental capacity comes back. So I'm going to be taking it's instead of a month and a half step away. I'm going to be taking quite some time step away and try to mentally figure out if I want to continue the series or what's it called, tidy stuff up, or come back in a month or two from now and finish it up. But for right now, we are dead after this live stream for this park. And we're going to take a step away from Planet Coaster for a little bit and start working on Fredcraft, ideally. I don't know. Is my mental capacity there for Fredcraft? I don't know. We'll find out. I guess we're all in this. We're all in this finding out game together. Simon says, "Hello, I'm actually excited for college. Congratulations, my brother. What is one thing that you are most excited about seeing from college this year?" By the way, this is the ancient city, so it is supposed to look like tarmac. I mean, they actually use tile, but, I mean, based on everything foresaid, budget cuts, we're not going to have all that there. Now, there should be some sort of a Asian Chinese cuisine in this area. So I think I'm going to insert a couple shops down here. And I have not built a shop on the front anywhere because I didn't want to ruin the landscape. So with that being said, we could tuck a shop away, or we could just not put a shop in it at all. I don't know. I guess we'll find that out. There is a couple things I do want to do though that I haven't done that we should have done a while ago for the story and for realism which I was really doing really well when it was COVID time and I was like grinding this out. So let's just get rid of all this mumbo jumbo stuff here. Okay, so one thing I do want to do is right over here is I want to finish this exit. By the way, the exit probably would go closer to this wall now that I'm thinking about it, but didn't think about that at the time. We need to have like sort of a driveway path for the trucks that sort of drop the cargo off. That's sort of hidden away out the back. So we're going to put that in here. Imagine it's flat. Imagine. But have something like this sort of out the back so that the trucks can come on in and, you know, stock this theme park. Like so. Simon goes, "I've been playing Euro Truck Sim for 2 weeks entirely. I'm excited I'm excited most for living away from my parents. Yesterday, I bid farewell to my high school classmates by getting drunk with them in the forest. I was supposed to be by the way, he's from Slovakia. He's not from America. It was supposed to be a barbecue, but we forgot everything to prepare a barbecue. So we just had some meat. It was fun." See, that's a memory you guys might have forgotten. No. Good. I'm glad that you guys had a fun time yesterday. See, it's going to be a long time since, I mean, everyone's going to be moving on out. Everyone's going to be doing their own thing. And it's kind of crazy, you know? I mean, the older that I get, the more appreciative you get of all the fun times you had with your old pals. Strangely enough, I actually had an opportunity, and I did. I got an opportunity to meet up with some of my old buddies from school, from high school, and pretty much not the whole baseball team was there, but the majority of them, maybe like, maybe not the majority of them, about half the team that I saw in high school. I got to see them all play again, which was really cool. I thought that was a awesome thing because I mean that was the first team that I ever covered the news with for the high school, and the first baseball team I ever covered. So I just thought that was a really cool experience to see them play again. I wasn't, I mean, it just came out of really the blue, and that was fun. I'm gonna try to give us a little bit of an. I guess I don't really need all of this. I just need sort of this here. But I am all ears and open for suggestions. Claude, you say that every time. We are going to be taking a mental capacity break from Planet Coaster. I think some people have been craving that more than just myself. So, I mean, my agenda is really to finish Fredcraft Season 2. I mean, that's been a long time since I played that game. Would it just be even easier just for me to, you know, make a new world and start from there? I have no idea. So we're going to figure all that stuff out within the coming weeks and or month and go from there. And I'll tell you guys some more stuff that's been going on with my life here in a few minutes. Simon goes, we were throwing rotten wood from a park bench that fell apart ages ago into the fire pit, illuminated by the weak fire. While talking about our ideas and learning about each other, it was interesting forest. Whole area surrounded by monuments of bygone era. Nearby was a hotel from the 70s that still had its neon. Ooh. The hotel was supposed to be restarted. Roof was fixed. Then the homeless put a stop to any further development. There was a let me just finish this real quick. There was a amphitheater abandoned 20 years ago. Best friend decided to take me there through a hole in the fence. Rotten stage falling apart, roof and grass covered, seated. It was terrifying because it was midnight. Yeah. Nah. I would never explore it. Personally, I would never explore an abandoned building at nighttime. Especially over here. Alright. One thing that I do want to do before we go too far, now that we have an entrance and an exit for these things to be stocked and people to come on in and out through the magical imagination, I do want to finish this Quinn Dynasty and get in a couple buildings, sell some food, and maybe have a couple bathrooms and call it quits. Quinn? QI? Or some walls. Here we go. Let's put 2 here. The food and a drink. Food, drink. And then we'll put in... I'll make it a little bit bigger of a building. And then on the back, we'll put in a bathroom. Which, is there a door for that? I don't think there's a door. What's the difference between this one and this one? Not sure. And then we'll put a roof on it. Sith Lord, happy 21st birthday, brother. How's it been going? Also tonight, we're watching Killer Clowns in the Discord. For anybody that is curious, Brendan will be streaming that movie. at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Graffiti everywhere, glass broken too. Nearly the amphitheater there was soon temporary housing. Containers for the buildings. I stopped being fearful and started enjoying the tour. Yeah, I mean, if your buddies were with you, I don't think it would have it isn't as bad. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that though. That's just me. I mean, I wouldn't have done it. I would have been, nah, dogs. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going back to nah, dog. I'm going back home. Nah, dog. I ain't going. That would have been me. That's how I would have said it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I have no idea which one it is. I just know it's Killer Clowns. And I know we're watching it. But I believe you're correct. I think that's what it is called. Joey! Alright. So, with these budget cuts, maybe we just leave this one abandoned. I don't know. Or maybe I'll put something in it. We always need a staff room. I always never put a staff room in. Alright, what kind of Chinese cuisine do we have? We have chow mein. Chow mein. We'll put that in there. And then we'll put in a drink over here. We'll put in pip shot water. And then which pathway was I using? I was using this like cobblestone pathway. Put that there. And then maybe I'll just leave that as is. And then on this side, we'll put soda. Now, use your imagination. They're not just going to sell water. They're not going to just sell chow mein. On this side, we'll go with a little bit more of a... I think this might be... That's churros. Where's the sushi? Now, the sushi is technically Japanese in the game. But we're gonna have to, you know, we're just gonna have to work with it, you know? Just gonna have to work with it, yo. Oh, also, I don't know why. I know I'm just like, you know, sort of wrapping this series up, but I still am not gonna mess up the pathways. Okay? The pathways of Black Oyster are horrific. I'm not gonna, even because I'm gonna eventually come back to this series at some point, and I'm not gonna have crappy pathways. No, sirree. Has anybody ever had kimchi before? That kind of sounds fire. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I'll talk a little bit about my day here in a second. I don't even know if kimchi is what it is. I just know that they were saying it. Stop being fearful and start enjoying the tour. Funny things about the movie is a lot of movie budgets went to one specific weapon. Joey! All had Jack... Also had Jack Daniels, Pina Coladas, 5 Amaretto Sours. Okay, sounds like you were... Goodness me. Now my friend is considering exploring the abandoned military barracks near my home. Yeah, that sounds like you're going to get arrested. That sounds like you're going to get arrested. Do I already have a China work pavilion? I already do. I knew I did. Yeah, I was like, that was like one of the last things. If everyone's just tuning on in, just letting you guys know, we're sort of wrapping this series up here on the theme park. And we're going to be taking a hiatus. We're going to be kind of doing exactly what Disney World does currently with their theme parks. We're going to be sort of putting some rides down and sort of closing up this area with trees and theming. We'll throw another 2 workers down too. We need a staff room as well. And a bathroom. We'll put the bathroom on this side. Oh, there might be actually a staff room over here. There is a staff room and a bathroom down here. What am I doing? We could just delete this. I would hate to make this all just asphalt for the theme, but Disney World does the theme, right? So I'll do the theme. Disney World does the theme, so then I do the theme. It's about commitment. If this could fill in any quicker, that would be legit. All right. So, what we'll do is go to our pathways, make them a little wider so that they match this, I think. We'll put in some of these pathways so that we can do the Forgotten City and get it all sort of themed up. Which zone do you work in? You work at China, so why are you all the way over there? Don't get that. Not a fan of Korean spices. Arrested sounds like a challenge. Okay, sounds like a challenge. Alright, let's put in a few places to sit down and eat. It looks like this place is not popular at all. Is there a themed umbrella for this? Except for this one? There's a vintage. Maybe, I guess not. Put a couple bins down. Put another one of these bad boys down. And then I'll do the same on this side. This side is, well, this side was popping off a little bit more, so maybe I'll put down a couple more seating areas. Why is this like now whack? But Claude is not symmetrical. Do I care anymore? That's the question. Okay, we'll put a couple bins down. And then I'll put a couple bins on the sort of the outskirts of this area. And then I think there are like benches that we could maybe match here. Yeah, I'll put a couple benches along this. I will say that this train ride's kind of popping off, though. The train ride is literally at maximum capacity. Just wish the train would, you know, move a little faster. Get some people rolling. Alright, people were talking about the Great Wall of China. I was talking about the Great Wall of China last time. Don't know if that's going to be entirely happening, y'all. There might be a wall, sure, but will it be the Great Wall of China? Probably not. Just the TBH. Is there a rough, broken down wall that we could use? The sandstone could work. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some imagination. And what we're going to do is we're going to just take this bad boy and shove this into the ground. The Great Wall of Bruh. You guys would visit the Great Wall, bruh? I think I'm gonna actually have to now manually start doing this. Because it's kind of like steep going down. I also got myself an apple. Apple check. Oh, it's going to do this, isn't it? It's going to be like trying to link. It's going to want me to... Yeah, I see what's going to happen. Let's do this. This might be a lot easier. So we'll take this. And we'll sort of start going down. Because this is so steep that I don't know how I'm going to exactly kind of do... I can't do this by one pieces. I'm doing them by technically ones, but they're long ones, but it's technically twos, so... You see how steep that is? Look at the Great Wall of Bruh! What time will the movie start? It will start at 9 p.m. That's what Brendan said. 9 p.m. in our Discord. Central Standard Time. Killer Clowns. I guess they're from outer space, according to Sith. Okay. Joey says, if you were wondering about my day, I picked up a good amount of comics. Teenage Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man, Gwenpool, Power Rangers versus Godzilla, and ATX Avengers. And the X plus the X-Men. Let's freaking go. Sounds like a kind of cool. You always, I mean, when you told me about the comic shop still being a thing in IRL, I was like, hello? It's cool that you go to those. It's cool that you support those small businesses as well. It's just cool. It's just a cool thing. I don't know how to explain. It's just cool. Which one are you most excited to read about is the question I should be asking. My day, I'll just give you I went to work this morning. Our team won, thankfully, the baseball game. And I got a Firehouse sub sandwich from work. And then I came home, finished my workout. I should actually go walk after the stream. Should we do a walking stream? Question mark. I would do a walking stream, but nowadays people kind of hunt people down and kill them, so I might not do that. But I am going to probably go for a walk after the stream's over. Oops. The Great Wall of War. Bro, what is this? This looks so bad. Okay, we're just gonna go, the Great Wall's gonna go into there. That looks so bad. Bruh! That's exactly it, Joey. That was literally a bruh moment. You said TNT instead of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No. I said it correctly. Joey has taught me how to say it correctly. No. I definitely said that correct, Sith Lord. How dare you try to slander me? I can rewind and clip if you want me to. That's not even a threat. Go ahead and clip it. Great Wall of Bois. Bro, that looks so bad. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, with this theme park sort of coming to an end, let's grab some trees and let's start decorating this bad boy with some oak tree. Let's go, I don't know, let's work our way from the back to the front. Front to the back, back to the front. Which day is today? Today is Wednesday, my guys. The Great Wall, more looking like the Shrimpy $2 wall. Yeah. This is true. We're on a budget. We're on budget cuts, Joey. Budget guts. Is there a nature based off of area, or is that only? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But it's not like what I was looking for, though. Where's the large sycamores? Thank you. That's a heavy budget cut. It is. Well, in this current timeline, I mean, I am mentally burnt out of this map, Joey, and I am doing what Disney World does best. Is when they don't have money. Well, we're saying where there's budget cuts, like there's no sponsors or stuff, you know. That's what we're saying. So, with that being said, we gotta, you know, cut some budgets, and we can't fill up our pavilions. There's supposed to be one here, 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 and here. And I just can't. I just cannot think of. I just can't. Just can't do it. So we're just sort of wrapping up the park now, and if I ever have the mental capacity and the brain capacity to come back and finish this park, which I do hope so. I mean, I've only been working on this park for the last 4 years, if not longer. I can't even remember when I first started this thing. I started this a long time ago. Back before you youngins were even born, I've been working on this damn park. Alright, we're going to take these cones, and if I ever come back to work, I can actually find where the middle of this is. That's where those cones are for. That's the middle of the island. Like the dead center, the exact scientific center of the map is right there. If I ever want them back. I don't know if those are really native to the area. No, don't be like Disney. They consider getting rid of POTC. What is POTC? Be like Universal Studios. Yeah, no, I mean, I just mentally cannot think of anything. Because I wanted to have multiple Epcot. I mean, this is supposed to be an Epcot theme park for history. I just currently do not have the... I just don't have the capacity. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, there's no way in heck we're not getting rid of Pirates of the Caribbean. We have quite a few rides. We're going to actually ride the rides here in a minute. We're going to ride all the rides. We're going to be riding all the rides. Don't you worry. All right. I know this is not exactly how any of us really wanted us to sort of... I mean, maybe I could do something here. Maybe I could put a hill. Did it just get dark in this video game? Or what did happen to my... Look like this just dropped. like it got dark. Hold on, let me watch my live stream. Looked like it just got dark randomly. Nah, it did just get dark. What? I don't even know. Maybe it's just the angle? That is not... That autosave is so annoying sometimes. I love autosave, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it can be annoying when I'm building. It's the sand that's doing it. The sand and the rock. That looks so, like, disgusting. I don't know. I have not said that about Planet Coaster probably in a long time. That looked like the most disgusting thing I've ever created was whatever that was. That texture blending, oh my god, horrendous. I lost my license a couple weeks ago, so I had to go to the DMV to get... Oh. I don't know what you... I don't... Minecraft consoles editions with griefers and Xbox says you ultimate enemy. I think I'm gonna call that it here. Let's save it. Let's work our way just kind of chronologically backwards? Question mark? So let's find a gentleman. Chris will have to do. So let's go through our theme park, history park. We'll do a walkthrough. And if we ever come back, we'll probably do another re-walkthrough once we start again. But I think this is my mental capacity. It's already reached it here with creativity. Did I kill Claude? You did. So this is our history adventure. It's supposed to be Epcot, you know, with history theme. So here's the waiting line to get back onto the bus to go back to your hotel or wherever you're staying at to get off the park. If you did not drive, there's also driving spots here, and you could park, and it's one of our smaller parking lots, so Meep was relatively happier with that. When we walk out into History Adventure, there is a security checkpoint claim. Have your bag ready for inspection. So you can come on into the park. Security guards over here checking your stuff. You put your stuff in the bin, go through the bin. This worker somehow got trapped here, and I want to bet he's oh, he is actually from here. Usually they're like not in the right spot. You put your stuff in the bin, it goes through the security machine. If it has any context, it go off. There's, you know, workers here. Then you go through the metal detector. Then you're good to go. Then there's a little lounging area over here, so you get all your stuff back together and get yourself all thought together. And then you can come into the theme park through one of these 3 entrances. This entrance is currently closed. Come through the grand entrance, and then you're inside of History Adventure Theme Park, which would have a absolutely mega icon here, which does not exist because we never got that far. But we do have a fountain based on budget cuts, which has been running the whole time, which took me a long time to do. So, let's start off. He says, can you ride all the rides for me? Yes, we're going to be riding all the main rides that we built customly. So in this theme park, the whole design behind it, the whole theme behind it was to sort of see all the countries around the world and have sort of a mega spaceship here in the middle. It'd be kind of like the Epcot ball, but something different. Never built it, so we don't know what it would ever be. But this was our first building that we sort of built outside of it, and we'll get on the train station a little bit later on. But this is one of our spaceships, which we go transfer back through time, which it's sort of a mess hall, which you can come in here, and you can, I just had to double check, she's the Statue of Liberty. Double check, you can get yourself some Pip Shot water, some pizza, you can get some French fries with all the little details, which you can zoom in, which is why I loved and love this game. Chief beef and some gulpy soda. There's also a staff room in the back. There's bathrooms over here, ATMs, all you could need. And then during the performances, just like in Disney World, there are costume performances, which these guys would be costume characters that would walk across the top and throw some like chips or something down, or some like little mementos. Now, based off of budget cuts, we actually redesigned the back of this, which this was originally the back entrance to get in, which made absolutely no logical sense, which this then turned into the backstage, which actually made logical sense, which we'll sort of go through right now because we're probably not going to be coming back to the front. This, we're going to skip a little bit to the front here, and we'll kind of explain it this way. So, inside of the theme park, if you walked into the theme park and you lost something, you needed some additional help, or you needed, got arrested for breaking the rules or something like that, there is this guest relations over here. It's a really small building. You really don't notice it. I mean, you've probably seen it from the sky, and when we walked in, your eyes are meant to directly take you to this nice yellow, these long tunnels. Your eyes generally go over here, but it's not technically hidden. It's just designed that way. It's a small building. No one can see. It's guest relations. You can come inside guest relations. You can pick up anything from the lost and found. You could do anything that needs help. Ticket problems, this problem, blah, 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 blah. All those things you found over here. Additionally, if you did get arrested, you can go into jail here, wait for the police to pick you up. By the way, this is all walkable path that only staff members can walk on. So staff members will actually come on outside of this building, which you'll see this police officer, security guard walk out right now. It's a cool little detail. We spent a lot of time doing that, and this is all walkable path for the staff members. Additionally, this is the backstage area. This is the housing office area. Usually this would be like hosted off-site completely, but in this theme park, we have it sort of on-site. And inside here, these are more corporate offices. You have secretaries and some other higher level officials. Then we have Zach Daily Games office, which is bigger than mine. He has a meeting table in here, an additional meeting table, and he's playing City Skylines. He also has his own bathroom back here as well. Bookshelves, of course, and, you know, some generic photos of old theme parks, you know, those classics. Over here, this is my office, which I thought I had a bed. Why do I keep thinking I had a bed? Maybe I never did. This is my office. It's smaller than Zach. It has this bigger bookshelf and a little ladder up here, and my own personal bathroom. Really, I didn't put a bed down. I thought I did. Oh, well. Then we have some another work area, meeting room over here, so people could work in the meeting room. Additional private offices. These could be more like corporate managers or other executives that are high enough to have their own office. And then here is the computer server room with all the technology that runs all the data through the entire theme park over here with the Fallout portals. Red Wolf, thanks for coming out to the live stream. Just to let you know, later today we're watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Brendan's going to be putting up at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, so 10 o'clock your time. Same thing as you said, 10 o'clock. But that is the backstage area. Like I said, this shouldn't exist. It used to cut through here. But this is sort of what it looks like from the back, and then you could drive in and out of the theme park through that area that we made as well. We're going to work our way. Let's go look at the other place over here. the other theme park area, and then we're going to kind of work our way backwards. Here's the other time portal machine that we can go through. It has a spaceship so you can take a pictures of. Maybe ideally you can walk inside of it like a kid's play area. I'm not sure. And then there's the gift shop over here with, you know, you got some t-shirts, you got some books, got some other miscellaneous gift items. Here's some old stuff from the old rides that you could buy, and you can get some balloons, other stuff, hats. And then there's a bathroom and a candy shop in this area with an ATM as well. There's also a backstage area over here where the trucks can unload and come on in and drop off all the supplies, etc. Go to the back over there. But let's continue on working on to the front of this park because, like I said earlier, we're coming to an end. If you just skip to this part in the live stream post-production, we're coming to the end of this theme park. And we might come back to it, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're supposed to go through the time portal, go through a couple different countries over here. But right now, just like at Disney World, some of the stuff is unsettled. They would never leave something this like opened in here. But this is what we have currently. So you can see the entire park over here, and then we come up into China. We got the sushi, the pop. We got these rides over here. Some more food over there, chow mein and water. And this is the ancient city, and it actually looks really dope with this when it kind of comes on over to the top of the park. If you know, that actually looks really cool. But you can come on into the Forgotten City, and on the bottom is just sort of a way to get around. There's no detail there. And then up to the top, you climb up these stairs. You can stand in line and get onto the train. And then there's the Great Wall of Bra sitting on that side right over here. That's pretty much it. We can ride this ride because Sith wanted to ride all the rides. This is supposed to be a seated ride, unfortunately. So you're just kind of seated on this ride. Oh, this person's standing up. Why am I not standing on this? Oh, there we go. So this is a seated ride or a standing ride, and you can kind of look around the entire theme park from this angle here. Oh, you know why? We were standing, but those were children, so you couldn't see over the railing. But, you know, flies around, and it sort of comes up and down like this on this crane sort of thing there. Let's continue on to our next area over here. And we will continue walking through the theme park. This was supposed to be 2 countries over here that never got built. Like I said, if it was real life and we did some, you know. In Epcot, by the way, in Epcot, those countries are supposed to be sponsored by actual real countries. And they're supposed to put their own money into the theme park and build it for Disney, which is absolutely crazy. So just think about that. And that's what Epcot's doing. And that's why you haven't seen any further development in terms of additional countries. Moving on, we go over to the Alamo. And this is the Alamo. We built this back in 2020, 2021, whatever year that was. So a long time ago in our old park, we re-brought it in and introduced it with some new themes and some designs. But it is pretty much consistent of the last one. Some balloons, some info booth, and on the back where you can go up into the train ride. There's some bathrooms and some more staff room, which is closed off to the public. There is, you know, waters and drinks, ribbon, which is, you know, barbecue food like ribs and steak and that sort of stuff. And then on in the back over here, we have the American rides. This is sort of one of those crazy spinning rides. And then over here, we have the Alamobiles, which is a bumper car ride, which is absolutely doing horrendous, with a lifelong total of 97 guests. But moving on, we'll go into the main ride for the Alamo. It's called the Alamo Draw. The Alamo Draw is a themed ride, which has a lot of people going on it. It is a themed ride, which is a interactive shooter ride. So, if I am correct, we can start the dart shooting ride here, and we'll go through this. The ride will begin in 0 seconds. What is taking me so long? Can I sponsor a country? Sure you can. The next time we'll be playing this will be probably about 10 to 12 months from now. Yeah. So we're going to try to do this interactive ride. We made all these things pop on out And we can actually do whatever we want. We get a combo bonus for not missing. One of my most favorite interactive rides. Built not that many of these. I missed the combo by looking at North Carolina, bruh. I haven't built many of these. This is the Red Wolf bar here. Which has a little saloon underground. This wouldn't make sense technically, but, you know, it's a themed ride, okay? Some of this stuff doesn't make sense. And then we go actually into the Battle of the Alamo itself, which sort of goes through the history of the Alamo, and you're sort of the Alamo soldiers on top of the wall fighting the Mexican army that is trying to take over the fortress, and you're sort of defending with your fellow brethren to keep the Alamo safe. Then there's just some miscellaneous stuff over here, sort of wrapping up the ride, sort of like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And then we have to wait for the ride to come finish so we can get our high score. Wish there were... If this was real life, there would be multiple exits on this. Multiple things. Red Wolf says, in my office, there is no toilet yet. It's called the user imagination. New high score. Congratulations. Perfect. But that is pretty much the Alamo ride with the train station in the back, which we will take a look at the end of this. Moving on, we will go into Tejicam and go back into first person and go over to our next ride, which is Slovakia. Slovakia, after the coup d'etat, is sort of that industrial revolution vibe and that industrial... Not revolution, sorry. That industrial vibe. Not industrial revolution vibe. Which has the roller coaster, which will literally go right past the front of this park, which probably would have some higher fences. We're going to walk past it in a second. And the train goes through the building as well. There goes the train right now. The roller coaster train. Okay, I think it's coming through right now. But this is like one of the most detailed areas that we have in this park. And I don't know which balloon area is selling those Ghostbuster things, but it's annoying me. Yeah, there would probably be a higher fence, you're right. Probably. But this is the area, so you can get onto the rides through the back over there. Moving on. Inside here, there is the original Slovakian ride that we've always had. And the train goes through the top of this. Which the train you would imagine you could look down on in, but based on the game, we can't really see that. And then we have a little eatery over here and a Slovakian restaurant, which is packed currently. And then, you know, some other additional souvenirs and that sort of stuff. But we are here for the roller coaster. And we are going to get on. So the roller coaster, there's two ways. You can go down this long way, or you can pay for the Fast Pass, which the Fast Pass gets you to cut across this entire line. But we don't have the Fast Pass, so we're going to have to stand in line. Psych! We're going to go all the way through the line. All the way through the line, and then we're going to get into the overhang area over here. We're going to jump onto the ride. I love it how it only says it's 80%. Once you get... You know what? We're going to speed this up real quick, and then we're going to watch it in normal motion, because... apparently it was already gone up the hill. Liam, thanks for coming to the live stream. Hey, Clip, I had to watch YouTube. I had to watch a YouTube video on how to watch a stream. You might have to rewatch that YouTube video at some other point, because this, we are having budget cuts in the theme park, and this is going to be the last live stream we do here for some time. We're taking a mental break from this theme park. We're going to turn up the sound on this as well for this ride. Lines are for losers. And that is the Slovakian ride there. By the way, this is a hotel in the mountains in Slovakia. So that is why it's there. And I believe Sis says, I like the Slovakia area. Moving on, we are going to move over to the Palestine ride in the Palestinian area. We have had a Palestinian area in our last theme park, and we decided to incorporate this over here. We have Habibi's ice cream, which means sweetheart, which, you know, ice cream and this milkshake. This is literally an exact copy of the last theme park. And then there is a balloons area over here as well. So this is a franchise inside of the Fred series. And then this area is, though, small in terms of rides. There is the hot air balloon ride, which is off of a painting of a girl with the balloons. This is the ride here. So Palestine, we'll go back a train. Why are these all like... So we'll go back in history. So Palestine was controlled by a bunch of different factions. We have a whole history video on it. But it was controlled by the British and then became its own country in 88. And this is sort of the countryside of Palestine. It's not specifically a certain area in Palestine. It's sort of just more of the countryside. It's sort of a countryside calming vibe area. Sort of what the country is. But I thought it was $1 billion company. Bought ad rights to the theme park, so no more budget cuts. Liam has bought the ad rights to a dying theme park, question mark? Make North Carolina shooting islands between... Yeah. That is not going to happen, Seth. Yeah, my mental capacity on this theme park, Liam, though, is I just can't... I cannot think of... I mean, I just can't think of anything, bro. I'm like running out of ideas. I don't want to build anything. I have been building this for 3-4 years. I think it's been 4 years. And I just do not have any current capacity to sort of do that. Which stinks because I really wanted to finish this area out. All these areas out. But I haven't been able to do that. But we can come back to the theme park. It's not like we're done with the theme park. So that's the Palestinian ride over there. Moving on. Moving on, we go right next door, which is Egypt. And Egypt is a very well-developed one with the Great Pyramids of Giza. Sort of with their true original condition. Nope, people were making up lies. Pseudo history has golden tops to the pyramids. Fake. Pyramids actually had black tops so that you could actually see the top without burning your eyes off, because gold would be unrecognizable, not even worth the value. So continuing on, we have the pyramid, the pharaoh, the Valley of the Kings down here with an actual real mummy that we brought in behind glass walls here so people could see. Or this is a glass top, maybe. Maybe that's a glass top and this is sort of here because I put the ropes there. And this is the Valley of the Kings, which has 2 entrances, and it shows some of the booby traps that would have been involved inside of here and some hieroglyphics that are sort of on the walls, which are colorful, just like they would be in real life. Moving on, we have a food area over here, which has kebabs, Dune Delights kebabs, water, soda, etc. Then there's a little playground over here with those things that Liam probably remembers taking his kids to, or us kids actually playing on it. those soft, rubbery things that you could jump on as a kid in the mall that are like really hard, but they're also soft and rubbery. That's sort of this stuff over here with an ATM in it. The ATM is not supposed to be seen technically by us, but it is supposed to be like a little fort. It's just so that people actually walk through this area and actually, use this area instead of it being empty all the time like it currently is. So maybe some people should go and do that. Then some bathrooms and first aid on the side. But we'll continue on. They got this huge rocking ride here, which is pretty cool because it kind of rocks with the pyramid. Is it going up? It is going up. So let's get on this ride real quick. So it kind of looks really cool because you're kind of like rocking on the pyramid. Just sort of depends on which seat you go on. But you see that? Beautiful. Moving on. We will click on this person and continue looking. This is a carousel over here. Inside, why is there a carousel there? That's a good question. And then there is the there's the train station that comes through here as well. Sort of giving a Luxor vibes in here. That was what I was going for. But we have the I wish there was not a child always in the... Oh, that wasn't the child. This is the magic carpet ride, which kind of runs up the back and the sides of the pyramids in the back. So it's kind of like the only way you can kind of see these pyramids over here. You really can't see much, and these would not be fully developed. These would be definitely cut in half in Disney standards. They would not be full things. But it is a video game, so I could do what I wanted to do. There also is a photo opportunity up here, which would be a limited time, where you could pay for a $35 picture, or if you get 2 pictures, $50. Photo outside of the pyramid, so you don't actually have to go to Egypt. So you could actually stand up here, turn around. The person will take your photo. I know it's a video camera, but the way that it's angled is, you could angle it so it looked like the real pyramids, but it's actually, that pyramids, the Fred history pyramids, not the real pyramid. Okay, moving on. Moving on, we are going to go across and go to the Industrial Revolution. This was actually the first themed area we built, and it is the most poppin', including the classic division between wealth during the Industrial Revolutions, with this ride being absolutely garbage meep. So I don't know why we gotta always build, no matter how much details, no matter how much I do, nobody ever wants to ride this ride. There's people literally trapped in a ride this ride has broken down. I do like how this is like this, though. That is definitely very kids vibey. But there is a boat over here, which you could go on a boat between certain hours of the day, which would bring the cargo in. And then you got the Rocktopus over here, and another failing ride for the poor. And then we go up into the upper levels of the division of Great Britain. We got your fish and chips, mate. Fish and chips over here. And then we have Do Miss Goods, Good Time Food, which with a vending machine out the back. So at the end of the day, they take all the leftover stuff, shove it in this vending machine, and it's like sold at like half price. It's not even more price at the end of the day through the vending machine. But it's the Industrial Revolution. So there's this industrial flipping ride here, which looks really cool once it's up and operational, which we just got to get some people on. Will it be filled to the capacity? Or will it start before we go? So the Industrial Revolution. With the nice, like with the gears, it just looks so cool and scary. And then there's a little eating court, sort of hangout spot in the back. But we're going to continue going on, and we're going to go onto the Industrial Revolution ride with the huge line and the details. So you have a fast pass, you can cut through the back and go up an elevator and chill. But if you don't, you're gonna have to wait inside and go through the line up this way. And then you can get onto the train, which is about to leave right now. So we're gonna get on it. And this is a minecart ride. So it is going to go underground. Now let's take a ride here with it. I'm gonna turn up the sound for you guys. Where you can see the outside of the park. Got the working people in the factories. You got some other factory workers coming here too. Got the train right there going over the top. I've never had that happen on this ride. So that's pretty cool. And that is pretty much all the rides here in Fred's History Adventure. But what I do want to do before we do go is I do want to ride on the ride, give my final thoughts and feedback on this. And then we will sort of wrap it on up after this. So we will start from the park entrance, which should be this one here. I want to sit on the other side because if you sit on this side, you don't really see crap. So, Fred's History Adventure, like I was saying, it has been an absolute pleasure playing this series. And the budget cuts is sort of, my mental capacity. I cannot really play this much longer without me doing it. I mean, it's been a month and a half since the last time I played because I could not think of anything and I had no desire. And before that, it was like another month. So unless we go like every one stream, every 2 months, I need to find a different game that will spark my creativity and my playing ability that I genuinely want to play. I love this game. Like I said, let's take a look real quick. How many hours? I played a total of 625 hours on Planet Coaster overall. I still have one more theme park that I have in mind, but I'm not going to do that right away. I am going to take my time to do that. If I ever get creative and I ever want to come back and redo this theme park, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 main slots to build additional countries. I also have additional areas, like I said, like the back of this area where that back is. Liam, you saw me do that on New Year's Eve. I removed that back of that area. I'm going to knock that down and make some additional. So there's 4 more plots. So there are at least, if I ever have some creativity, that we can put 4 more countries in this area in the future. So it's not like it's going to be gone forever. I don't want to close this up with this sort of empty gap there. But right now we're going to have to do that because I just want to sort of move my mental capacity on, start going over to another game, and go from there. So what will be next on the agenda? I don't know. But what I do know is I do want to finish Fredcraft this year. I mean, this is technically me finishing this theme park. Technically, this is technically defining as that in my brain capacity. So we will see. We will see. Fredcraft Season 2 is what I need to sort of wrap that up over there. I don't know how that will, but I do want to do some other games and some other stuff. We will see. We will see. Just right now, we're just taking a nice, long, relaxing ride here on the train. Liam says, 2027 he would build in Planet Coaster. Fast passes are free for people if you have no hair. Really? I guess I'm going to shave my head. Needs Germany. Germany needs a U-boat. Yes. Yes, we're going to build a U-boat. Bah! But I love how we built this train. This train, I think we should have done in a lot of our other theme parks. We never did do it. But, oh my gosh, look at how cool that was. Wasn't that so cool with the roller coaster coming by? I haven't seen that happen either. Train was definitely needed. Definitely. And just imagine the skyline that we build up one day. And this is our last stop that we have here. But the next thing I do know is if I come back to this theme park, that Ghostbuster stuff will be gone. Gone, I tell you. I just like how they go through the rides and they go through the pavilions. Just lets you get to see the ride a lot more in depth. Gives the history people and the vloggers an opportunity to take photos from a different angle, you know? That's sort of what I had in mind as well. And then that is the end of the Metal Pedal Express. I hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. I know this is not what all of us wanted, including myself. But we do have 4 more plots. There could be a plot 1, 2, 3, 4. This stuff could get tidied up, like I said. And then this is supposed to be our Epcot ball. This is supposed to be our main attraction right here, which we never actually built. The Alamo sort of became our main attraction later on. I mean, America would be the main attraction here, of course. But, I mean, there would be some sort of staple icon here as well. But just never got to that point in this park, unfortunately. Let me just try to get a nice picture here, and this will be the new thumbnail. I'm going to update this in about a couple seconds after the stream's over, if it'll let me do it. I don't know if it is. Monorails. Are monorails in this game? I think we built a monorail in our first park. It was a really crappy monorail because I didn't plan on doing it, and then I put it in, and it was horrendous. There is a monorail, yes. There is a monorail. Yeah, because our old monorail, if you go back to our other park, Fred's Wonder World, the monorail, I think there was 2 monorails, or it was, I don't know. It was not efficient at all. The monorail would go through the 2 hotels and stop. It would go through at least 1 hotel and stop, sort of like what they have in Disney World. I think that's exactly what I did. But, you know, never did that. Add the Willis Tower there. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, monorails are definitely not budget friendly, but they are cool. They are definitely cool. So, I guess that is going to really be all the time that I have here for today. I do want to give a special thank you to Liam, Sith, Red Wolf, Joey, for coming out to today's live stream. I also want to give a massive shout out to everyone else that has been a part of this live stream series that may or may have not been here today. Which were Metal Pedal, Liam, Zach Daily Games, Greg Bruh, Chuck Spoo, all of our Patreon sponsors, our donators, our everyone else that I cannot name off the top of my head, Red Wolf. But thank you so much for everyone for coming on out and enjoying this series. We will be moving on to another game, and we will be going over to Minecraft, trying to finish up Fredcraft Season 2, and then we will be starting some new games and stuff like that soon. So please let me know in the Discord what you guys would like to see. We will find out what will happen. That's all the time I have here for you today. I want to give a special thank you to the Patreons for making this Patreon exclusive video. Or sorry, it's not exclusive. Thank you for Patreons for making this video live stream possible. Liam says, have fun in all that you do. Bye. Yes. Remember, Fredlings, whatever you do, do something fun every single day. Till next time, I'm Claude from Chicago. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Bye!